Hey guys, it's Trellec, and today I'm going to be reacting to Annoying Characters Part 2 by Degenerocity. I watched part 1 a while ago, so let's just get into this. Go show some support to Degenerocity. I'd appreciate some support too. Let's get into this.
Yo, so not too long ago, I made a video about annoying characters, where I went over
Yeah.
TV and movie characters who I wanted to
this guy.
stomp in the nuts. These are characters I'll never let around my children, and after almost 4 months, I'm continuing this with a part 2. I feel like y'all get the gist. I'm just going over characters I hate, but before I go off real quick, I remember seeing comments saying, oh, these characters are supposed to be annoying, they're supposed to be disliked.
That's why is that not what I think I said something similar in my first video, because some characters are made to be annoying, but it still doesn't stop them from, it doesn't stop the fact that you can hate them for being that. And a lot of people will be like, "Oh, well, you don't understand the character and blah blah blah." Well, fuck you, okay? How about that?
Liked by the audience. But there's something you forgot to mention. I don't care. I don't care if you're
Exactly. Fuck you.
supposed to not like them or like them. I hate them because they are them. Like, you're not supposed to like Thanos. This man killed half the universe, but I like him more and would rather have a picnic date with him than to ever speak a word to the Bubble Guppies cast. Why are they always so damn happy? Like, you're alive. There's never no reason to be that happy. I just hate these fish people, bro. They're stealing our jobs. Alright, let's get this started. First character up for the ball crushing block, Degener, and basically all Penny's female friends from the Proud Family. Now, if you don't know what the Proud Family is, it's this Disney Channel show.
I didn't watch this show a lot growing up, but I did see some episodes, and that girl is kind of a terrible friend. That's all I know about her from the few episodes I watched. She's a really terrible friend.
That's kind of all you need to know. I used to love this show as a kid. Every time the movie came on, I would watch the dance battle on repeat. But when I recently rewatched it and also watched the reboot with Lizzo in it, I realized Penny's friends
Lizzo looking kind of
suck ass. These three are the worst friends that anybody could
That's what I'm saying. They were terrible friends.
ask for, especially Degener, but I'll save her for last. Like La Cienega, with her Shaquille O'Neal feet. She don't even like Penny. She straight up says it. She only exists to hate on Penny and one-up her. That's her existence. She's a hater.
That's tough.
Well, honestly, when I think about it, she's not that bad. I can relate. But Zoe? She's annoying because she's such a pushover and a sheep. Whenever hanging out with Penny or anybody, if the majority disagrees, she disagrees. If the majority agrees, she agrees. If the majority ditches Penny, she ditches Penny. She
At some point in life, a lot of us were like that.
only goes along with the group. She's a sheeple. She don't think on her own. Well, actually, she does, but she only goes along with the group just to fit in. Like, for example, that time she wanted to chat with Penny, but then her white girlfriend started dissing Penny because she's black. Then Zoe stopped hanging around with Penny. That actually happened.
Crazy.
That's an actual
I wouldn't do that
episode.
one.
She literally chose racism over her friend Penny. That's crazy. She's a terrible friend. And the worst one yet, Degener. Holy God, this bitch is annoying. She is one of the most selfish characters I've ever seen. How? Okay, so first of all, she causes like 50% of the conflicts in all the show. And how these conflicts start is she does something that messes up Penny or everybody else's day. And the only reason why she did that is because for self-satisfaction. She only cares about herself. I don't understand why people are friends with her. She would walk out on her supposed BFF Penny and really anybody if she sees something cooler or just doesn't really want to do it. She sees people with more clout, she would abandon her friends. She sees a cool party, abandon her friends. A cute boy comes up, abandon her friends. She does not care and never takes responsibility for her actions. She never
That's crazy. But it's kind of real. Can't lie.
never apologizes unless it doesn't go her way. And worse yet, the show treats her as one of the characters you're supposed to like. You're supposed to
No, I don't think that's true. I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to like her.
forgive her. Like, oh, you didn't show up to my wedding because Popeyes was half off that day? That's okay, we're still friends.
I mean, hey, it's half off. What kind of event would possibly be happening that Popeyes would be half off? You need to actually think about it.
No, nigga, no!
Okay.
You are a terrible person and an even worse friend. Same with Zoe, same with these ashy bullies. How are you so ashy that you're blue? Disgusting. I'm moving on. Next character I want to talk about is Carlton from Fresh Prince. Not this Carlton.
Okay.
I like him. Now I'm talking about the
say something.
Carlton from the new reboot. Cause Jesus!
Ooh, I have a lot to say about this guy, but let's just see what.
They made Carlton a jackass in this one. Now, if you don't know about Bel-Air, it's a reboot of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, but it's a drama now. They removed the comedy and made it serious. Also, it's set in modern day. And honestly, it's not bad, but it gets frustrating when Carlton shows up because, oh my god, they ruined him! You know how Carlton in the original is like this nerdy guy who is also really funny? Well, now he's a snob, crackhead, asshole. In this version, Carlton is one of the popular kids. Yeah, Carlton. And his personality is so far up his own booty. He really think he all that because he play lacrosse and he's rich off his daddy's money. And he's also out to get Will as soon as he moves in the house. This man in the first half of the series hates Will. He goes out of his way just to embarrass him. Like how in front of their whole class, Carlton was talking about how generous his family is for welcoming a poor hoodlum from the streets of Philly. And Philly might not be the best place to live in, but that was still mean! Or that time where he got mad at Will for talking to his ex at a party, then he pushed Will into the pool and he almost drowns cause he can't swim. Or that time, this one's my favorite, when Carlton and his friend Connor.
Oh no, this one. This is the one where I knew, okay, this guy, he's a lost cause.
And the whole Polar Bear group started rapping Bobby Shmurda hot nigga in the locker room. And as you can see, none of them are niggas. So they're saying the N-word a bunch of times. Will sees this and gets mad at them and saying, yo, you can't say that. Then Connor comes down on him and says, what are you gonna do, jigaboo? Then they start beefing and Carlton breaks it up and goes up to Will like, Will, what are you doing? What's wrong with you? Connor's cool, man. You're not cool like Connor. Carlton was just sucking Connor for no reason. He'd rather defend Connor over his own family. That is some Uncle Tom behavior. He does chill out by the end of the season, and he doesn't simp for Connor anymore. By the end, Will and Carlton are friends, but I still will never forget how much of a dingleberry he was throughout most of the season. Are friends, but I still will never forget how much of a dingleberry.
A delinquent partial third. Okay.
He was throughout most of the season. Okay, the next character is Mega Knight from Clash Royale. Please remove him. Alright, now the next character on here is the world-renowned Dora the Explorer. Now, hold on, let me explain. Dora was a part of all of our childhoods, always on our TV trying to teach us Japanese. I don't remember what she was trying to teach me because the whole time I couldn't focus because of Dora and her annoying ass questions. Always stopping in the middle of walking just to ask me where to go or where's this item. Yet if she just kept on going, she would have saw what she was looking for.
You see Swiper?
Don't be filming me, brother.
Where?
Oh my god, he's right there, you stupid bitch! Do your eyes work? Why are you even asking me anything? Even when I don't answer, you still find it anyway. Are you trying to test me or something? You think I'm dumb? Cause I'm not! You're the one with the cranium-sized head! I just hate protagonists like Dora, always asking me the most obvious questions. Same thing I said about Dora, I could say about Ni Hao Kai Lan, which is basically Asian Dora. That's why I recently stopped watching them. You know, I feel like I'm getting too mature for those kinds of shows.
Yeah,
I gotta watch something geared towards more of an adult audience, like Arthur. It's a big jump, but I think I'm old enough for it now. Next character, we got that lady from Ozark. Now, I've only watched like 4 completely random episodes of the show with my dad one day, and I don't know much, but I know this old woman is a bitch. From what I've seen and heard, she's only about that money. She's in the drug business, and she will absolutely have it her way no matter what, like sending her husband to Mexico to work with the cartel, which I'm pretty sure she only views her marriage as a business relationship, while this sad man actually thinks she loves him. And she also had her mentally ill brother killed because he was quote-unquote revealing too many secrets. I mean,
hey, gotta get that bread. But also, I don't tend to feel sorry for characters that are in clearly loveless relationships. I try to understand why they're still in this situation, But sometimes it's like you're doing this to yourself, okay? And that's tough.
I mean, this isn't an evil bitch. Also, every time she talked, it was always so two-faced, like she always has ulterior motives to everything she does and says. I just hate this old bitch, and I only watched 4 episodes of season 4. That's all I needed. Let's move on to the last character, though. To my least favorite Naruto character. It's not Sakura, even though Sakura has definitely had many moments where you just want to snatch her forehead, but nah. Danzo is the worst character, in my opinion. Or at least he's my least favorite. Now, this man is straight up unforgivable. Where do I even start? Well, first of all, he's old. Old people smell bad and give me the creeps.
Wow.
And second, this man has done crimes
Missing the
against
elderly for no
humanity.
reason.
No cards. He wasn't really annoying, but he was evil. He wasn't really one of those cool villains where you kinda like them, kinda root for them, you don't mind if they win or lose. Nah, you want this man dead. He was Emperor Palpatine kinda evil. You just want to see his...
I didn't watch Naruto a lot growing up. I watched it sometimes. I had DVDs. But I didn't really watch it seriously. And from what I know from other people telling me about Danzo, I kind of don't like him simply because he didn't win. That's simply the only reason I don't like him. He did all this nonsense. And he just for his end to be so pathetic. That's the only reason I don't like him.
Old ass get jumped! This man not only killed the messenger frog that was gonna tell Naruto about Pain's attack while Pain was in the middle of killing everybody, but he was also the one responsible for the Uchiha massacre. Disgusting human being. I already know he has a shmeat. And it's even worse that one of the main reasons he had them all killed was just to get this nasty, gross, googly-eyed arm. This is nasty and unsanitary. You know, whenever he beats his meat, all those Sharingans are gonna get pink eye. It just pisses me off that this was one of the main reasons for a whole clan to get wiped out. I know my man Tobirama would have done it too, but he would have done it for the hatred alone, cause my man's just racist. But Danzo, he just did it cause he was power hungry. Thank God he got his old ass beat by Sasuke, had him running for his life.
Yeah,
I just hate Danzo,
so pathetic.
man. I
That's the
hate
only
him with
reason
a
I don't like
passion.
him.
And this is something I just don't feel towards Sakura. That's why I hate Danzo so much. And that's kind of all the characters I wanted to talk about today. I was gonna make this whole section about Fuchs from Barry, but I didn't cause I didn't really have that much funny to say. And I also didn't want to spoil. Barry, go watch it. It's goated. And that's all the annoying characters I wanted to talk about today. I'll make a part 3 in my lifetime. Follow my Twitter. I only tweet the best tweets. And in conclusion, let's go!
Oh, what song is this time? I was gonna sing. I love you, not you. Okay. Well, thank you. That was annoying characters too. I Degenerocity. I agreed with Gonzo, Ozark, Mega Knight, Carlton, Proud. Yeah, I agree with basically everything. I don't know how to feel about this Ozark lady. She kind of sounds, like the typical badass, business character you see in all these criminal movies. Just, old lady. But yeah, go show some support to Degenerocity. I'd appreciate some support too. Some of y'all are not seeing me for the first time, so you might as well subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.